I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. I don't know what I'm doing. Last night I was outside in the yard, backyard, and I come over to my gate and I look down in my yard underneath some bushes and I see something hairy underneath the bushes, and it was just the back end sticking out, and I was like, is that a cat? What is it? I didn't see the tail at first, but upon looking a little harder, a little closer, found that it was a possum. I'm a very large possum, and wasn't sure if it was dead or not. So I got a shovel underneath it to kind of see if I can move it a little bit, just to see if it would move. It didn't, but I still wasn't sure. You know how possums are. If you've ever experienced a possum before, they can pretend, that they're dead so that you leave them alone. And then you go away for a little bit and it's gone when you come back later. So that's what that playing possum is. It means they playing dead. So anyway, yeah, he was still here when I got home from work, and so I went to pull him out and he wouldn't come out, and I couldn't see really good underneath the bushes to see what was going on, why he wasn't coming out upon me pulling hard. And it looked like his nose might have been stuck in the chain link fence, but I couldn't tell for sure, so I had to cut away some bushes so I could get up underneath there to get a better look. And after I got enough cut away, I could see better, and his nose was in the fence, but he wasn't stuck in it. So I guess while he was dying, he just bit onto the fence. So he has these front, what are they called, sizers? The front fangs, man, were this long. I mean, they were long. Nasty, sharp fangs, man. I mean, thing was vampirish looking, man. And no wonder that, possums can kill another animal and kill, chickens or whatever. I mean, they got some nasty teeth. And a weaker dog, if they get a hold of you, man, it could kill a dog. You don't think about it because you think it's a stupid animal. It's just a dumb animal. It's slow. It doesn't get out of the way. It stands in the middle of the road, and people end up running over them, whatever. You see them dead on the road all the time because they're just dumb animals. But man, but in a fight, I'm afraid that it could put a hurting on a dog. So yeah, I took a video of it. I'll upload it for you guys. Just a part 1 and a part 2 type of a thing. I might just do the part 2. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd tell you about that. And I've been thinking about doing this a lot when I ended up singing a little bit, doing the chug thing for Wayne Franklin at Bucks County Beer Reviews. Check out his channel. He's doing a lot of stuff, a lot of comparisons. He's got some good reviews, so check him out. But anyway, I've been thinking about doing some more singing. Singing is one of my passions. I just can't do it anymore very good because my voice is gone. So I've been thinking about doing that again and Some of the stuff that I might sing, you know, may not be your cup of tea. But it's just something that I enjoy doing. I can't sing hard rock, you know, because I don't have the voice for that anymore. I used to have a higher pitched voice where I could do a little bit harder stuff. But them days are kind of gone. So anyway, excuse me. I got a little sinus cough. Probably the wrong day to attempt this. So I don't know if I'm going to do it yet or not, but I'm going to kind of look through my, believe it or not, there's 3 folders here, and they're all song lyrics. That's how much I'm into music and singing. As a young boy, I sang. So I'm going to put my ergonomic hand aid gloves on. I know they look weird. They look like I raided my wife's pantyhose drawer and made some gloves out of them, but that's not what they are. I told my wife, I said, you know, these things look like they're from the 40s, like a fancy lady's gloves that she would eat at, you know, she'd wear it during like a fancy dinner or something. She laughed because she knows it's true. They do look like that. So like I said, probably the wrong time to try to do this. And when I get a cough, I was just telling Kim at Kim's Inspired Life. Is that it? Her whole channel name? When I get a cough, it sticks around for a long time. It's not COVID, because I don't feel bad. It's just a stupid tickle cough is what I call them. Have you ever heard them called the tickle cough? Because a little tickle in your throat triggers a cough. Also, something else that triggers my coughs are salt, which I like salt too much probably, but believe it or not, I've really backed off of salt a lot here lately. But still, just anything salty triggers my cough. Whew. These gloves, I've been wearing them as much as I can. But when I'm cleaning out all my paint equipment and stuff, I can't wear them. I'm going to jack them up. They were like, they've already got a little paint on them, so you're right there. If I don't notice it and don't wipe it off quick enough, then it's set in. But these help keep my hands warm. Sometimes the campus I work at, it can be kind of cold in the hallways, and so I have poor circulation in my hands for one thing, so they get cold really easy. Excuse me. So it doesn't help my fingers, but it does help my hands. Yeah, these are made for, because I have like a little bit of probably carpal tunnel and excuse me, the other hand and wrist sicknesses, diseases or whatever, ailments, I guess you'd call them. Anyway, I've worked with my hands for so many years, it just caught up with me. But I got this Natty 8% ABV, 25 fluid ounce, the big one. I got this a couple weeks ago because I thought somebody wanted me to do a revisit of it, but I was like, I don't know who it is. I thought I wrote it down. I couldn't find like the comment of somebody asking me to do this, so I was like, I don't know who wanted me to do this. So I just never did do it It's been sitting in there. I thought, why don't I just use it for a little chat session for you guys just to sit across from me and be drinking a beer. Maybe tomorrow's Friday. It's my last day before my vacation, hooked on to the day of thanks. But you guys can have something to watch if you want to. I know not everybody's into it, but if you're by yourself, want somebody to listen to like they're talking to you, I've been told that it's like you're having a beer with me or something, and that's pretty cool. I think that's a neat feeling to have. Yeah, we have an abandoned field. Used to have a house on it across the street, and a house and a kind of a barn like shed. Caught fire. Nobody was living in it for a long time. It caught fire, and the person that owned it lost it. The bank owns it now, and they bulldozed the house down, the barn, shed, whatever, and now it's just like a big double lot. And I get, if the bank owns it, nobody's taking care of it. No, it's not getting mowed, so it's a field now. It's just a grown up field over there. Now people are dumping garbage over there and stuff because they didn't fence it off. Cars and trucks are pulling in there with dropping off crap, and it's just a mess. So so that's where I took the possum. I threw him over across the street into that field instead of me doing the hard labor of digging a hole to bury him in. I just threw him over there across the street. He's only been dead for maybe 2 days. Maybe his meat is still fresh and animals can chew on him for a little while or something. I don't know. But anyway, if I do this singing here in a minute, I'm probably not going to do whole songs. I don't know if I could do it or not. I'm full. Got a full belly. Ate lunch before coming home from work, and excuse me, don't have the room to get a good deep breath to sing. Plus I might have dogs barking in the background, so that's great. They're good dogs. They're just noisy sometimes. We like their owner, Dustin. I still want to get him to do a review with me sometime. It didn't work out. Didn't work out. We had him and his boss lady over for dinner one evening, and we just didn't find the opportunity to do a review. But so anyway, shall we look through the lyrics and just kind of get a look at them? There's a guy I work with. He's one of the engineers at my campus. He plays the piano. I've never heard him play, but he says he plays, pretty good. So I didn't know if I could ever find an opportunity to get him to play piano for me, play some songs I know that are piano based, because I like the piano. I like piano music. I like Karen Baldwin is one of my fellow YouTubers that plays piano. She's in Scotland. Look her up. Tell her Jerry Fort sent you. If you like piano music, she's really good. So anyway, yeah, I thought maybe, I guess there's a piano at work somewhere in one of the rooms. Maybe Dylan is his name. Couldn't play piano for me, and I could sing, bring my amplifier and microphone. I don't know. I may just be dreaming that would all work out. Anyway, I did a video of Legend of Woolly Swamp. This is the lyrics to that. But and there's not going to be any music to it, so all you're going to be able to hear is me singing, unless you want to go on YouTube and bring up the music and listen to it while I sing. I don't know if that would work or not, but might. A lot of this stuff here that I have, lyrics, this is from back in the day. I mean, back in the 70s, when I was really young, late 70s. My older brother, Larry, he plays guitar. He's been playing the guitar since back in the 60s. When I lived in, in Iowa, my brother was in a little local band and he played guitar. Excuse me. So yeah, he'd always play the guitar at our family get-togethers, and I would sing. So, excuse me again. Let's see. I have a little bit of country in here too. Let me just kind of scan through here a little bit. I can't, turn on my phone and play the music while I sing because I'm recording with my phone. So I can't do that even to remember how that starts off. So I'm gonna have to rely on my memory, my almost 59-year-old memory, on how the song goes, how the tune, But we can just hang out here, and my wife's out with her sister. Her birthday's tomorrow, but her sister's taking her out today for dinner, for lunch or something. My son ain't home from work yet, so I'm just by myself. I've been known to have kind of a, some of you guys or girls might know these artists I mentioned to you, a voice like David Gates of Bread, Don McLean, one that does American Pie, a little bit of Cat Stevens, and a little James Taylor. I used to be able to sing like those artists. Just a more mild kind of voice. But where I need to hit like a higher note, those are gone. And that's with just growing older. You lose it. Some of your favorite, famous artists, music artists, singers, they lose it. They can't sing like they used to. It can be disappointing that they can't sing like they used to, but you still love the artist, You grew up listening to them. You still have respect for them, but you just know that they can't sing like they used to. But I have a lot of Bread lyrics in here. John Denver was another one I could sing like in my younger days. But I don't know if y'all can get into that kind of stuff. Maybe if you were drunk enough, you could get into it. I've done some of these in what I called ASMR low tone singing. If you want to look those up, that's what I named it. ASMR low tone singing, because I had like 3 or 4 people say I could do good in ASMR, and I was like, what is ASMR? It's before I knew what in the world that is. I had to look it up, but I'm like, why would they think I could do good in ASMR when it's mostly you're just making noises with things? It's not with your voice. So how could that work? So I'm thinking, why would they think I could do good at ASMR when I'm not making like Velcro noises or something? So I was like, maybe you can make noises with your mouth, you know, but that just didn't sound logical, just with my voice. So I thought, okay, maybe maybe singing. It's cool right here in the shade, man. I'm glad I have my. This is a big heavy shirt kind of thing. I'm kind of shivering. All right, so this one here is this pack here is just also who I back in the early 2000s. Do y'all know who Josh Groban is? I was actually doing some of his stuff, and I came across in my voice arsenal, I have a little bit of an operatic type of a voice. No, I'm not just tooting my own horn. It was there, and I sang a song for my mom was actually still alive. She hadn't gotten Alzheimer's yet, so I sang a song for her and my dad, and they enjoyed it and said it was pretty good. Of course, your parents are going to say that, right? So I also like singing women's songs in the way of a song that a woman is known for singing. So I really like Crystal Gale. I grew up listening to her stuff, had a crush on her. She has that long, beautiful hair, you know. and excuse me. So I always had a crush on her. She had a beautiful voice. Oh, excuse me again. But one of my favorite songs by her was "Talking in Your Sleep." You guys know this? Those you guys use that are older that would know this song. So I had to I had to switch it over because she's singing this as it's her husband. Well, in my case, it would be my wife singing or talking in her sleep, right? So I had to make sure I changed that up for to sing it correctly for me. But it's a song about your spouse talking in their sleep and mentioning a man or a woman, and in other words, I think they're giving themselves away that they're cheating. You know what I mean? So there's no high notes in here, so I think I might be able to do this. You want to hear it? It goes like this. And bring it up on YouTube if you want. Okay, it goes like this. 3 o'clock in the morning, and it looks like it's gonna be another sleepless night. I've been listening to your dreams and getting very low. Wondering what? Let's see. Let's start over again. My voice is going to cut in and out, unfortunately. So just be patient. And remember, I'm an elderly man with psychological problems, probably. Okay, let's try it again. 3 o'clock in the morning, and it looks like it's going to be another sleepless night. I've been listening to your dreams and getting very low. Wondering what I can do. That's how she says it. Maybe I'm being foolish, 'cause I haven't heard you mention anybody's name at all. How I wish I could be sure it's me that turns you on. Each time you close your eyes, I've heard it said that dreamers never lie. Chorus. You've been talking in your sleep, sleeping in your dreams with some sweet lover, holding on so tight, loving him the way you used to love me, talking in your sleep with loving on your mind. Hey, it's missing. It's missing lyrics. That's not all there is to it. Okay, wait a minute. Repeat verse 2. Maybe I'm being foolish. Give me another chance to get it right. 'Cause I haven't heard you mention anybody's name at all. How I wish I could be sure it's me that turns you on. Each time you close your eyes, I've heard it said that dreamers never lie. You know what? There's probably some music in there. So that's what kind of makes it, there's like a big, space. And then it comes back to it again. Then she says, you've been talking in your sleep, sleeping in your dreams with some sweet lover, holding on so tight, loving him the way you used to love me, talking in your sleep with loving on your mind. And then at the end of the song, you've been talking in your sleep. I miss my high voice. But anyway, thanks for listening. This is my attempt to try to sing it. Sometimes when I don't have this sinus crap going on, I could sing it better than that, but I can whistle it a lot better because I've been whistling longer than I've been singing. But you want to hear any more? Are you interested? You're welcome. You're totally welcome to fast forward and see if there's anything else on here that's better. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Let's see. It's kind of breezy out. She was kind of, Crystal Gayle was kind of a country pop artist back in her day. Excuse me, for crying out loud. What is this here? I can't remember how that one goes. My brother was always into like the Eagles. He liked doing the Eagles. He liked doing Joe Walsh, stuff like that. So that's what he knew how to play that. So that's what I had to learn how to sing. He couldn't there's a song that I can sing. He couldn't learn, the riffs, notes or whatever to play that for me. He tried, but he'd have trouble. So. Okay. I can't remember how that one goes so much to attempt it. Yeah, I got a lot of Eagles lyrics in here. So. Yeah, I mentioned Josh Groban earlier. Yeah, he actually sings other languages. And I was attempting that before to sing some of his songs in different languages. Of course, I had to read the lyrics and sound them out, you know. It probably wasn't sounding them out right, you know, but I tried. Okay, nothing on that side. Sitting here shivering. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh man, this song, first time I heard it, made me cry. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. This is The Baby by Blake Shelton. You guys heard of the song? Can't get the tune in my head. I'll leave it out. If I think of how it goes, I'll come back to it. It's a really good song. I liked a lot of Blake Shelton's younger days, more of his earlier stuff. I had these kind of separated for what I wanted to sing. I'd done it a long time ago. So a lot of these here are ones that I don't usually sing. I did some old stuff too. Some stuff y'all probably wouldn't be into. What's his name? Okay, let's see. I don't know, maybe I can do this one. You guys heard of Moody Blues? This is a really pretty song. But, excuse me. It's called Driftwood. If I can't remember how it goes, I'll probably just stop. So it starts off like this. There's a woodpecker over there just going to town. You hear him? So it goes like this. Just like the driftwood of a dream left on the seashore of sleep. Just like the words that wouldn't rhyme lost in the desert of time. Time waits for no one at all. No, not even you. You thought you'd seen it all before. You really thought you knew. I don't remember what was said in the confusion that night. I only know what's on my mind. What's in the future, we will decide. Time waits for no one at all. No, not even you. You thought you'd seen it all before. You really thought you knew. I've shattered the illusion of fortune and of fame. But darling, now I know you. Life could never be the same. Oh no, don't leave me driftwood on the shore. Time waits for no one, my love. No, wait a minute. Time waits for no one, my love. No, not even you. You thought you'd seen it all before. You really thought you knew. I've shattered the illusion of fortune and of fame. I'm waking up, I'm reaching up, I'm getting up from this game. Oh no, don't leave me driftwood on the shore. Oh no, don't leave me driftwood on the shore. You ought to look that song up. I think you might like it if you like pretty music like that. It's really hard to get like a grasp of a song without the music with it. I used to be able to do this really well. I would have to yell and wake up the whole dadgum neighborhood to do this song. Let me just try it. Let me just try it. And if my voice starts cutting out, I'm gonna stop, okay? Let me get another drink of courage. $37 Some Kind of Wonderful by Grand Funk Railroad. Now remember, I used to be able to do this. I don't need a whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I got me a sweet loving woman, and she knows just how to treat me right. Well, my baby, she's all right. Well, my baby, there we go. There's where I get lost. She's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful? She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I hold her in my arms, you know she sets my soul on fire. Oh, when my baby kisses me, my heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, it drives me out of my mind. Yeah. My baby kisses me, chills run up and down my spine. Oh, my baby, she's all right. She's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she is? She's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. You get the... Anyway, can't do that anymore fully. I done this one the other day. I don't think I've done this on... I don't think I've made a video of this one. Yeah, I did. I did? The bird says I did it already. some reason I can't remember doing it. The Wizard by Uriah Heep. I think I did it. Well, let's just do it again. Some of you maybe not have heard me do it. And this will kind of help me with my voice, kind of get some practice. Is that okay? You're drinking a beer, you don't care. He was the wizard of 1,000 kings, and I chanced to meet him one night wandering. He told me tales, and he drank my natty daddy. Me and my magic man kinda feeling fine. He had a cloak of gold and eyes of fire, and as he spoke I felt a deep desire to free the world of its fear and pain, and help the people to feel free again. This is kind of higher part. Why don't we listen to the voices in our hearts? Yeah, I remember trying to do this. Cause then I know we'd find we're not so far apart. Everybody's got to be happy. Everyone should sing. Excuse me. For we know the joy of life, the peace that love can bring. I miss my voice. If you have a good voice right now, video yourself. If you have a channel, put it on your video. That way you can, what's the word? Conserve? You can have it conserved? You can have it existing on your channel. It'll be there, and you can have the proof that you were a good singer back in the day, you know what I mean? So if I was doing this, when I was doing this in 2016, I had a decent voice then, but I didn't think about doing this stuff that much back then. But I won't finish the rest. All right, what else I got? That one's kind of bad. We'll do that one. Here, let's kind of mellow back out of here just a little bit again. Bobby Goldsboro. Yeah, I'm an old soul. I like the older stuff, a lot of older stuff. I grew up listening to. My dad would listen to this stuff on the radio when we was traveling. It's just kind of what I grew up with. So here's a song called I'm a Drifter by Bobby Goldsboro. This I used to be able to do really good. You knew I could not stay for long when you asked me to come over in the wee hours of the morning. I said I could not let the sunrise catch me sleeping, and that is why I've given you fair warning. And though you might have loved me like I never ever have been loved before, your front door is open and I've got to keep on moving. So I will stay with you a while, and then I'll let my hitchhike thumb take me to where I wanna. Because I've got to keep on searching for the dream that I've been seeking since I, wait a minute. Because I've got to keep on searching for the dream that I've been seeking since I've left my Oklahoma. And who's to say but that I might not be back tomorrow? If I find there's only sorrow, you may see me from your windowsill next morning. I'm a drifter, and I've seen the rain. I'm a drifter, and I felt the pain that comes with loneliness. So I drift from town to town, searching all around, looking for the answer to my sorrow. And if the answer is you, then I'll be back tomorrow. Do 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 do. Let's make the most of time before the break of day, but don't try to make me stay if I don't want to. Because I've got to keep on searching for that dream, and you can't bind me with the simple words, I love you. But if I realize the dream that I've been searching for is waiting here behind your door, then I'll come back to stay if you still want me to. I'm a drifter, and I've seen the rain. I'm a drifter, and I felt the pain that comes with loneliness. So I drift from town to town, searching all around, looking for the answer to my sorrow. And if the answer is you, then I'll be back tomorrow. Do 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 do. Everybody, do 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 do. I'm a drifter, and I felt the pain. I'm a drifter, and I felt the pain that comes with loneliness. So I drift from town to town, searching all. Kind of fades off. Anyway, I really liked Bobby Goldsboro back in the day. You know, everybody should broaden their horizons of music genres. Just kind of, you know, experience different stuff. Because this is our history. This is stuff that was played back before the stuff that you like right now. You know, this is back in the late 60s. Hello? Are we going to do an hour of this? We might. Somebody asked, are we going to do an hour of Jerry singing and just being totally ridiculous? If you like this kind of stuff, you're going to sit there and listen to it. Sit down. Sit down right now. I saw you go to get up. Sit back down and listen. I'm like your teacher. Sit down and listen and pay attention. And you'll learn something. Your teacher didn't drink Natty Daddy while he was teaching you, though, either, did he? Or did she? All right, let me kind of, let's see. Ronnie Millsap, man. Excuse me. I don't know. This wind is getting on my nerves. What time is it? Does anybody have a watch, clock? How does this go? I found my way from LA back to Knoxville. I found out those bright lights ain't where I'd... how's that tune go? Hello? Can't get the tune in my head. Bummer. You guys having fun with this? Huh. Man, this is... See, did any of you know who Charlie Rich is? It's a silver... I like to call him the silver fox, okay? This is the most beautiful girl. I used to have a really deep voice. Well, actually, I probably still have a deep voice. So, hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? Do, do, do. And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, If you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? Do. I woke up this morning and realized what I had done. I stood alone in the cold gray dawn. I knew I'd lost my morning sun. I lost my head and I said some things. Now come the heartaches that a morning brings. I know I'm wrong and I couldn't see. I let my world slip away from me. So hey, and did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, do tell her I'm sorry, do. Tell her I need my baby, oh, and won't you tell her that I love her? That's pretty much about it. Re-singing some of the chorus and stuff. But yeah, Charlie Rich is somebody that, some people that I used to know back in the day, their folks loved this guy, and they had albums by him and stuff, and that was back in the late 70s. Anyway. Oh, guys. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Don't lie. Don't lie. I know that you are bored. I'm drinking Natty Daddy. What did you call me? You better fly off, buddy. Blue Jay, getting cocky. This is a Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Spinning Wheel, you heard the song? I'm gonna stop at an hour, if I go that far. What goes up must come down, do. Spinning wheel, got to go round. Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning... Nah, I'm not gonna sing that to you. That's stupid. Almost thought I remembered Smoky Mountain Rain. Now there's a lot of stuff here I could sing, but you guys are right now thinking, you know, he's just drunk singing. I'm not drunk. I just got a nice, relaxed, you know, a little buzz going, that's all. You guys have never seen me drunk, and you will never see me drunk, because I don't get drunk anymore. Oh, this is a good song. You know, Lonely Boy, Andrew Gold. He was born on a summer's day, 1951. Step of the hand. I think I actually did a video of this. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh man, Glenn Campbell. Oh man, he's one of my favorites. Who all is a fan? Those of you that had folks that lived in like Missouri or Kansas City, your folks probably listened to a lot of Glenn Campbell. Iowa. So yeah, I grew up hearing him a lot. Man, I'm just freezing out here. So I used to sing Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell all the time. One of my favorite songs by him. So it goes like this. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the whine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Still on the line is what he says. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I'll stop there. Anyway, it's a really good song. And if you lived back in the 70s, then you'll know, you'll feel that that old, I don't know the word, reminiscent kind of feel when you hear it. Because I lived in Iowa, so we did a lot of traveling back in those areas, Missouri, Kansas City, all those places when I was growing up. And I never did see any linemen, working on the telephone lines or anything, but they were there, and it was a job. And so, yeah. Anyway, I'm shivering. This Natty Daddy has went through me, and it's wanting to return. Do you know what I mean? This has been fun, though. Did you guys like this? Did you enjoy it? Listening to me struggle to sing a song? Being silly? Is that something that you like? Tell me! I just like being silly, that's all. I miss having my brother Wayne. Those of you that knew Wayne when he did videos with me, he's a nut like I like to be. My younger brother, which you never got to meet, Kerry Dean, is what we called him. His middle name was Dean. Excuse me. We lost him, unfortunately, to a car accident, an unnecessary car accident. Not his fault, but I miss him. Miss both my brothers. They would have loved doing these videos with me. They'd be silly as well. My brother Kerry would have had fun doing these with me. But anyway, so I try to fill the gap, of them not being here. And anyway, I've got some stuff to do today. I gotta make my way into the recliner and sit down. That's what I got to do for today. But I wanted to finish this first for you guys. all gone. So yeah, we hit an hour. That's the longest video I've ever done. So this is historic. This is a history moment in my channel. I've never done an hour that I know of, that I remember, an hour-long video. So when you guys see this, you're gonna be like, what is going on? An hour? Did he fall asleep on camera? You got to be kidding me. Anyway, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Drinking this 8% Natty Daddy and singing some songs with you guys, for you guys. Listen to the songs on YouTube and kind of get an idea of what they're supposed to sound like, and then you judge. You can tell me. I don't mind, you know, a little rough criticism. To say, you know, you did pretty good, Jerry. You're old now, so you can't do as good as what maybe you used to be able to, but you put a good effort in, and we enjoyed hanging out with you and drinking a beer while you made a fool of yourself and stuff. That was fun. You were funny, yelling at the birds and crap like that, talking about dead possums and stuff. Those were fun. And we watched most of it, and then we fell asleep halfway through. Anyway, I'm just being silly now. Okay, 1 minute passed. Let's stop it. I gotta go take a leak. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.